over President Trump-elect Trump's pick for Attorney General. The House Ethics Committee voted not to release a report on its investigation to former Congressman Matt Gaetz as Gaetz tries to win over Senate Republicans. Chief Washington correspondent Jonathan Karl is near Mar-a-Lago with more. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Michael. President-elect Trump and his allies are preparing to play hardball with Senate Republicans, pressuring them to get in line and to support all of his controversial nominees, including his choice for Attorney General Matt Gaetz. Former Congressman Matt Gaetz is on a charm offensive, trying to win over Senate Republicans to get the votes he needs to become Attorney General, as he faces allegations of having sex with an underage girl and paying women for sex, all of which he fervently denies.
Folks have been very supportive. They've been saying we're going to get a fair process, so it's a great day of momentum for the Trump-Vance administration.
With Vice President-elect J.D. Vance by his side, Gaetz met with several senators. Meetings a Trump transition official tells ABC News were, quote, productive, adding that Gaetz listened to what the senators had to say about the confirmation process. But behind the scenes, the Trump team has an ominous warning to Senate Republicans who might oppose any of Trump's nominees. One senior Trump advisor told ABC News, the message is, quote, if you are on the wrong side of the vote, you're buying yourself a primary. That is all. And there's a guy named Elon Musk who is going to finance it. The Trump advisor added, quote, the president gets to decide his cabinet, no one else. Some Republican senators are already on board.
President Trump won the popular vote. He swept all the battleground states, and I think he, was given a mandate by the American people. So I think he deserves the right to have his people in place.
But others are holding out, especially when it comes to the nomination of Matt Gaetz to be Attorney General.
I was shocked by the nomination, given the many allegations, but that's why it's important that the Senate go through its process.
Trump has suggested if any of his nominees are not confirmed, he would bypass the Senate by appointing cabinet members while Congress is in recess, an idea some Republicans say is out of bounds.
That should be absolutely off the table, and quite honestly, any serious candidate for a cabinet-level position, I would have to really wonder if they would want it or be willing to accept it under a recess appointment. These positions are too important and carry too much weight internationally to take a shortcut.
Gaetz's nomination is in doubt in light of accusations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use, which were investigated by the bipartisan House Ethics Committee. Gaetz denies any wrongdoing, but Democrats and some Senate Republicans are pushing for the release of the Ethics Committee report on their Gaetz investigation. After more than 2 hours of debate behind closed doors on Wednesday, Republicans on the Ethics Committee voted against releasing their report, at least for now.
There was not an agreement by the committee to release the report.
Some Republican senators have said regardless of whether the report is released, the allegations will be examined, as Gaetz, like every nominee, faces a confirmation hearing.
No rubber stamps and no lynch mob. He will be held to account in the confirmation process. He deserves a chance to make his argument why he should be Attorney General.
Today, another one of President Trump's controversial nominees will be on Capitol Hill meeting with Republican senators. That'll be Pete Hegseth, George, his choice to run the Defense Department.
And, John, overnight, the police report on the sexual assault claim against Hegseth was released.
Yeah, this was a sexual assault claim from 2017. The police report has now been made public. It shows that the woman at the center of the allegations told police that Hegseth took her phone and prevented her from leaving his hotel room. She said that she remembered saying no a lot. Now, George, Hegseth has denied these allegations. He says that it was consensual. The police ultimately referred the report to the local district attorney. Ultimately, no charges were filed, although, as you know, Hegseth has acknowledged paying the woman not to go public with her allegations, his attorney saying he wanted to prevent it from going public so it wouldn't threaten his career.
And, John, on another front, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy have put out an op-ed detailing their plans to cut the federal workforce, save, they say, trillions, potentially, of dollars. But there are real questions about how much they can cut, whether they can cut, how much it would save.
Yeah, I mean, they're outlining, as you know, at various times they have talked about $2 trillion out of a federal budget that is just over $6 trillion. Among the things they talked about in this op-ed in the Wall Street Journal were mass firings of federal employees and requiring all federal employees to show up 5 days a week at the office, no more working from home.
John Carl, thanks very much, Michael.
All right.